Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing? I hope you are doing really good. And if you're not, if you're not doing so hot, I believe your spirit guides have brought you here so we can help raise that vibration of yours, that mindset. You know, it's all about your mindset. And sometimes, some days, we're just not feeling it, right? We just don't feel like we belong, right? There's something about space, having space, needing more space, and then something about belonging. Just that. You are learning something. And you are becoming more confident and adventurous. Like, you crave adventure. I feel like something new. I feel like your everyday life isn't doing it for you anymore. I feel like you have been learning and you just don't belong in the setting that you are in right now. And I've been picking this up a lot lately, that we have been growing out of our environments. We are expanding. As a collective, we are expanding. We are learning. We are gaining more and more knowledge. And we are becoming awakened to more and more different kinds of truths. And these truths are helping us to expand. Our energy is expanding. Our mindset is expanding. Our manifestations are expanding, right? When you are in a house and you keep getting more belongings, you have to expand. Or when you expand your family, you have to, you have to go get a bigger house. You keep expanding, you need more space. More. There's something about more. And I feel like you are learning new or making your own traditions. I feel like you have been through a lot of lessons and you've been receiving a lot of blessings, and you are blessed with the upbringing that you've had. You've been blessed with the knowledge you've been able to contain, absorb. The knowledge you've been able to get, you are very grateful for all of the knowledge, because with that knowledge you chose. Because if you just stayed, if it was just that way, you would have been putting yourself in a box, right? And then the box doesn't get any bigger, it's like spiritual. That's when you feel stuck, because you're not growing. You can't grow outside that box, so like you chose to learn more. You chose to expand. You chose to learn more. You chose to have an open mind. And I feel like with all of the knowledge that you had through growing up and everything like that, this could be, I am getting, through religion and different kinds of churches. I do believe that this isn't going to be for everybody, but there are many people on this channel that did, felt the connection to God. So they were searching for that. They were seeking answers. They went to a lot of different churches and different types of religion in these churches. They really listened. I've done this myself too. You really listen to different people's points of view. There's so many different points of view, and you were just trying to figure out the truth, right? You just wanted the truth. You were a truth seeker. And I feel like you are still gaining this truth, but what happened is you started finding the truth within yourself, your own truth, what made sense to you. And I feel like you stopped trying to convince other people of this truth, or you stopped. It's not like you were arguing, but you stopped the back and forthness with beliefs. Like, you don't pay it no mind anymore. You accept that everybody has their own beliefs. It's their journey, and you leave it to them, because Source is all things. So, it's God. It's, we call Source many, many, many different things, but it is all generally the same thing. But a lot of people need different types of, it's not that they need, it's just, like it's a growing process. There's different rules, there's different regulations. And I feel like you have expanded into a new way of traditions, like you are making your own traditions, like you are breaking away from your family, you are breaking away from what your friends. I feel like you are different from everybody around you, and you just don't feel like you belong in the setting that you are in right now. And this includes the environments you're in, the friends, your family. I really feel like you've outgrown a lot, and this is kind of scary because then you have to like shed all of these things, right? It's like you're a snake shedding everything, like a whole life, right? So then there's like a grieving process of the old you, of your old life. All of a sudden, it's like your old life, like everything's energy, right? So it's like your old life, they wanted to keep you in that box. Man, with this, I am going to figure this out so you guys can see my cards. I am going to figure this out. I have a whole microphone. I got all these things that I don't know how to, I'm going to figure out how to use them, all right? And how to get a better camera view thing. Okay, that's besides the point. Oh, somebody doesn't want you to see or hear. Somebody wants, so this is the Four of Earth, but the way that this is presented here, this right back here is a locked door. But the thing is it's locked on this side. Like there is a deadlock, but I feel like you have the key. I feel like you've always had the key. I feel like you just had a fear of opening this door. A fear of what was going to happen. Number 4 can be very significant here. You could be 44 years old. You could be born on April 4th. You could be seeing the number 44 a lot. 44 is a very significant angel number. And it also speaks of stability, And then that also equals the 8, which is abundance. So this could be like the door of abundance, but it's had a lock, an imaginary lock this whole time. Like you've had the key, or it has been locked and you just finally found the key within yourself. You had to activate the key, right? Because you won't even realize or notice that there's a lock. You just think that you just don't go through that door. When you're confined for so long, you don't even think about it because you don't even know about it. You don't know what's back there or behind there. For all you know, it's something scary, right? That's the unknown. That's the scary unknown. That's, it's different. You don't understand what's back there. So it's like you never really look. And then it's like, oh, you should just be satisfied where you are right now with what you have. And you may have a roof over your head and food to eat, and you're very grateful for all this. You may have everything that you need. Or maybe this is what you are striving for. Okay? And Spirit is saying that you can have all of this. You can have this freedom. And that you have activated the key within yourself, and you are ready to go through that door. You are ready to go into the unknown, and because you don't feel like you belong here anymore. You are getting too big for this space. This space was you were content here for however long you've been content. You had to work your way to get to here as well. This is a manifestation of yours as well. But you are ready to go to the next level, right? You are ready to open this door. You are done with people trying to control your what you see, what you do. That also goes along with like the tradition in some religions and stuff. You're like, no, I want to see more. I want to know more. I want to know what the truth is. I want to see for myself. I want to see how I feel with this and this, like there's this fire that has ignited within you. You have this new passion, this adventure to go find the truth. And it's not only the truth of everything, it's the truth of yourself. What is your passion? What is your purpose? Why are you here, right? What the universal question is, what is our purpose, right? We all want to know this, and there's very few that don't want to know that answer, and that's because they already know, and God bless them, like That's amazing, but a lot of us are on this journey to find out what our purpose is. And the thing is spirit will lead you to another. It's like breadcrumbing in a way, but it's because you have to digest what comes. So spirit's going to give you a little bit of knowledge, and it's going to let you digest that first, right? You don't feed a baby a 3-course meal right away, right? You give it baby food, right? So when you're first awakening and everything like that, it's going to give you a little bit at a time. And when you awaken, everything is already mind-blowing, because nothing is what they told you. Nothing is, we've been brainwashed since we opened our eyes at birth, right? And this was intentionally and intentionally, because they didn't, society doesn't want you to know your power. It doesn't want you to know how powerful you are, how special your energy really is. Your energy is so very special. And the news, everything like that, they want to keep you confined. They want to control you, and the only way they control you is with fear. They want you to be too afraid to open this door. That is the only way that they can, because you are too powerful. They can't actually control you. You have more power than you realize. No one can control you. You can do whatever you want, choose, and you can be whatever you want to be and do whatever you want to do, okay? It's subconscious programming, that fear that they've been putting in us. Anytime you turn on the radio, the TV, this, that, or the other, it's been through a long time of our life. It's just been living in fear, and it's all subconscious programming. We're creating everything. Everything you see outside, you created. Everybody created. As a collective, we are creating everything every single day. You created the tree outside, you created the flowers, you created the whole scenery. Walking anywhere that you walk to, you create in your mind. This is it. It's pretty freaking amazing. And that's how powerful you are, okay? And for a long time they wanted to, they didn't want you to recognize who you were. For a long time, they prevented this. They prevented us from knowing who we were, and they kept us in fear, and they wanted to keep us in this little box and just confined to everything, and it's just like darker energies and stuff. They didn't want us planting our seeds and growing and getting our wish fulfillment, knowing our power and standing up for ourselves. You have so much more power. Look at, there's an angel behind her. You have a whole spiritual team around you at all times. I am so sorry. 1 second. I gotta go look at something. Okay. At all times you have this spiritual team. And they're helping, guiding you. They guided you to this video because they want you to know this knowledge. They want you to awaken to who you are. They want you to follow your true calling, your path. And this is that urge to go out and adventure. That's that desire to do something and you don't know what it is, right? But every time you get a little piece of information or you go and do something, you listen to your intuition, like you're building your skills. We are all very psychic, okay? We all have different abilities. We're all different in aspects of what we like to do because we're all unique. We all have this unique journey and we all have these unique gifts. And a lot of us can do like many, many things, but the thing is nobody can do it like you. Nobody can do it like you. Nobody can do it like me. Nobody can do it like him, her, that person, okay? We are all so very special. We are all a piece of source. We have source within us. We are creators. We can do this. We can have a peaceful reality, believe it or not. Because you don't have to let everything going on around you afflict you. And you don't have to be part of that energy. You can reprogram your mind to not think negatively, and then them type of negative things will not happen in your life because you're not thinking about them. You're not giving it your energy. Whatever you are focusing on, you are giving power. You are giving your energy to whatever it is you are focusing on. Okay, this is very important. You need to be very mindful of what you are watching, what you are listening to. Okay, it's okay to watch a movie for enjoyment, this, that, and the other, but how are you reacting? Don't, you can't get too involved in something, because once you give something your full focus and your energy, you will create that same type of energy, because whatever energy you are putting out, which a lot of times you're doing without realizing, if you're getting really anxious, you're putting that energy out there, and that energy is going to come back. That's just the law of the universe. Anything you put out is going to come back. And that's another thing. You don't have to worry about what anybody else is doing. You can't control them, for one. And for two, it's going to come back. Whatever energy you put out, it's going to come back. All right? And everything is beyond our understanding. So we don't really understand why different things happen here, And a lot of things, you don't know what you did in your past life. I mean, you can get a reading, you can do hypnosis. Is a very, 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 I totally recommend that 100%. All right. I absolutely love Dolores Cannon and all of her work, and I do recommend that if you really have that drive to know who you are, what you want to be, go do a hypnosis therapy, a QHHT. There's a reason why I'm mentioning that, and then it got so bright. Dolores Cannon is such an amazing woman. I do want to thank her for all of the knowledge that she has passed down. It's so amazing. If you don't know about her, she is an angel now. But if you don't know about her, look her up. She is absolutely amazing and informative. Luck, progress, change. You are part of this change. Transformation. I love transformation, okay? It is so uncomfortable. Okay. I always love transformation afterward, right? because it's always so uncomfortable. You feel like you don't know what you're doing. You feel like you're gonna fall on your face a lot. But that's literally the fun of it. After it's all said and done, you look back and you laugh on it, and that's actually the enjoyable part of all of it, is all of the times where you just don't know and you just gotta keep going, and you're like, that's why that happened. Everything will make sense. So that's where that trust comes in, that no matter what, if you didn't get that job, it's for a reason. If you're no longer in that relationship, it is for a reason. You need to trust this, because if it's for you, it would still be there and it wouldn't miss you. There was some sort of cycle that it was involved in. You always just have to trust, though, that there's something better. There's always something better. Okay, if something's no longer there, or it was really hard, it was hard for a reason. Happiness isn't hard. Happiness is not hard at all. We make it hard. It's not. It's supposed to be easy, it's supposed to be fun, and it's very light. It's not heavy. It's not burdensome. Okay, so if something starts to get burdensome and stressful and you're worrying and you're frustrated, then it's not for you. Because whatever's for you isn't going to give you them type of emotions. It's a whole different vibration. It doesn't match. It's not going to match, you know? So if Source took something out of your life or your guides, you know, directed you in a different direction or something happened, because we do have the Tower card right here. If something happened and if it looks and appears like everything is falling down, everything's falling down because it wasn't built on a good foundation. It wasn't on truth. It wasn't on your integrity, what you're supposed to be doing. Like, it wasn't for you. And if it was for you at one time, is that you grew out of it. That's what this whole reading was about, right? Is expanding. You are expanding. You are changing. You are transforming into the new version of yourself. And you are going to keep doing this over and over, and as many times, because there's infinite knowledge. It's impossible to know everything. We have certain missions. We've came here hundreds of thousands of times. How many? This is not your first lifetime, all right? And it may not be your last. For a lot of us, it's not your last lifetime, But there is this huge realization that you don't have to take life so seriously. It's supposed to be fun. Let the seriousness go. There's something about spiders. You may be seeing spiders. And spiders are actually a sign of growth, creativity, mastery. You mastered something. And progress. You've had a lot of progress. You are ready to go, my friend. You are ready to go. Wow. Yup. Queen of Air. And 6 of Earth. The Empress. Are you kidding me right now? It is time to take action. Okay. There is something that has been nudging you lately. And it may seem kind of weird. Maybe it's a phone call. Call that person. Maybe it's going to the store. Maybe it's all of a sudden you want to make a vision board. You want to make a song. You want to write something. Something is it, but it's a little different than what you usually do, right? Do it. Because there's some sort of information that's part of that's like the next breadcrumb, so that way you can find out more about yourself. Okay? And there's something about generosity here. Five, 4, 5, 6. Transformation is actually 7. Wow, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. You are right where you're supposed to be. Don't ever question that. You need to trust in the divine and trust your path. Trust your spiritual team. If you have questions, ask your higher self. Connect to your higher self. You just ask. You sit. And you can put some meditative music on if you want. There's no right or wrong way to do this. But in your mind, or you can say it out loud, just say, I would like to connect to my higher self. And ask your higher self whatever question you want. You can even put a pen in your hand and a piece of paper in front of you and close your eyes and see if, just start writing. Don't overthink it and just see what comes out. Whatever word pops in your head, just write it down. Even if it doesn't make sense right now. Because when you have a question, your energy of the question is a different vibration than the answer. So if you have a question, ask the question, right? And then you have to give it a little bit of time. Plus, you have to get in a mind frame and in an energy vibration to align to that answer. And in order to do that, you have to be happy. Not necessarily like, oh, he, like, but you have, like, just do things that generally make you feel okay. Something that you don't dread doing. Try to really focus on anything that's not making you sad. Like, something, if anything in your mind that you can think about that gives you any slightest bit of happiness, think about that. Or put whatever podcast on, something, you know what I mean, to raise that vibration and to not think about your question, and before you know it, you will have your answer. All right, don't think about it, or don't put too much pressure on it, because that's where we tend to resist our own answers, because we put resistance in there. If we want something like too bad and we're trying to figure it out, that's when you actually push the opportunities and stuff away. You actually put resistance, like the magnet and the opposite ends, like it repels each other. Like, you just have to trust and know that it's gonna come in the right timing, that you're gonna need it, and you just go with the flow. So there is some clarity about your passion, your next step. You're getting this clarity. There's something funny about it. There's something funny about it. And that's funny because I thought that, this transformation's funny to me. Like, because when you're in it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks when you're in it. Because I swear you don't know, like, your right from your left, and you're just like, you feel like like your shoes are tied together, and you're gonna fall on your face, and you're gonna like you really feel like the fool, and you're about to walk right off a cliff and not even know it. You're like, la da da, and you're just gonna woo, but it's not. You gotta trust, okay? And in that trust, you start listening, because you're in the dark, so you don't know, but you're trusting. So then you have to listen and in tune to your intuition, which the more you do that, the more that skill grows, okay? All of your skills, they'll grow. Your psychic skills will grow. You do have these, all right? And you're activating them. You are acknowledging them. You are becoming consciously aware of them. You are becoming consciously aware of your thoughts and how you are creating your reality, and how you now know, because I told you the power that you have. You have immense power. You do. And it took you how many years to get where you are right now? So you can't expect everything to change the next day. Okay, you have a lot of, I'm seeing like a yarn ball, and I don't want to overwhelm you. All right? And be like, oh my God, you got to get this complete yarn ball, and you got to get it unknotted, because it was like, oh my God, that could take forever. No, just one string at a time, and it's all about the journey, okay? It's not about how fast you get somewhere. It got so dark. Okay, I didn't even know I moved it. Okay, whatever. But it's just weird because, I feel like my candles aren't even, lighting the place up. Anyways. So, yeah, a lot of you guys are in the dark. Because it got really dark in my whole house. It's kind of weird. So, it's like you can't see your next step. But you gotta listen to your intuition. Ask your higher self. Ask for a sign. Ask for synchronicity. There goes some light. Alright? Ask your spirit team. You are gonna have some luck. There's change here twice. There's gonna be some change. And then the number 5 is change. And to me, when it's 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, when it's numbers like that, I feel like you're about to go to the next step. You're about to level up, right? You're about to go to the next And look, creation. The Empress is all about creation and nurturing not only your young, but nurturing your ideas, nurturing your desires, your manifestations, yourself, mothering yourself, okay? Not depending on other people, right? Depending on yourself. I do feel like people are going to start to see you in a different light. And this is either going to enamor people. People are going to be like, curious. Yeah, oh my God. Wow. See, look, awakening. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to figure out the technology. It's starting to really drive me nuts. I'm always at work. These people need to just come help me with it. But, yep, you're going to need some courage and perseverance in this. Because it's like, so it's like Source doesn't test you to be like, oh, let's see if they pass the test. No, it's just so happens that it helps you grow. You know, you need contrast to grow. That's just how it happens. Like, you're not going to grow when you're living a happily ever, like, la la la, and nothing happens in your life, you know, and that would be kind of boring if you think about it. So you need things to shake things up. You need these tower moments to change things, because otherwise nothing is going to make you want to change anything. And if nothing's going to give you the urge, you need something like, it's not necessarily bad, but a lot of times we perceive it that way. But you need something like that to shake it up, to actually get the motivation to change something, to do something about it, right? Otherwise, you would just stay in the same situation. Which, awakening is actually the Hanged Man in the regular tarot. Right now, it's all about, don't worry about time. That's what I was trying to say before with the yarn ball thing. Don't worry about time, because everything is going to happen at the right time. And technically, time doesn't exist. Your past, present, and future are all at the same time. You know, they're not happening at the same time, but they're all existing at the same time. Yeah. Weird, right? But yeah, you're just going to have to be determined, and you are motivated. I do see this, and you're going to get success. The Sun card. These are amazing cards right here. There's truth. There's something about you speaking your truth. There's a lot of swords right here I'm seeing. So there's a lot of things. It's all about, like, switching your perspective on things. You're awakening, of course. So it is. It has a lot to do with your mind. You're freeing yourself. You're finally figuring out that you have the key and you can do whatever you want. And I feel like you're finally going to think of yourself. And you are going to let go of any of these conflicts that were around you, because I don't think that a lot of this was even, like, it's just annoying. Like, it's from other people. There's, like, people trying to compete with you, or people wanting to be you, I heard. People that just, they seen something in you. They see your light, all right? They see you expanding. They see that you have something that they do not understand yet, that they don't have yet. Not everybody's awake. A lot of these people you see out here are sleeping, are dead sleep, doing the same routines every day. They have no awareness of what is going on. They have no idea how much power they have. They live in fear every single day of this, that, and the other. So it's never going to change. All right, it's never going to change. They're going to stay in that locked room forever. Well, unless they choose to do the work and get motivated and take action in seeking the truth, wanting to know the truth, choosing to be open-minded and becoming aware of the truth, which is pretty dang hard when you're living a certain way for so long, and people are telling you these things. You have to seriously, really connect with yourself and decide for yourself. Nobody can decide for you. Like, knowing that nobody can decide for you because somebody else's truth isn't going to be the same as your truth. Everybody is unique. I mean, there's similarities and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? But like, for real truth, your perspective is not like anybody else's. Your power is not like anybody else's. Your truth is not like anybody else's. There's people that you're going to be able to share with. There's people that you're going to be able to come together with. There's people that are going to be very similar to you. You do have a soul family. You do have beings around you all the time. You are very loved. You are very worthy, and it's becoming to actually acknowledge how loved you are, how special you are, and choosing yourself, choosing a different life, choosing to walk the less traveled path, choosing to just go in that dark and not be afraid, choosing to let go of fear is a big one, okay? And doing what you feel, trusting yourself. Trusting yourself and being truthful to yourself of what you do like and what you don't like and what you want and what you don't want, and going for it no matter what anybody else says. Not letting anybody hold you back ever again. That's a huge choice. That's a life-changing choice, right? Choosing you. Because this is your journey. You came here for a specific mission, a specific journey, and nobody else can tell you how to do your mission. Only you know. Your higher self knows. Your spiritual team knows. And they are the only ones that are trustworthy in guiding you. And you just need to trust your intuition with your guidance and just know that nothing's ever all going to make sense. You just got to go with it and then it will make sense later. Okay? Don't try to figure out how things are going to happen. Just go with it and just let the universe figure it out. You just know that you just keep following your breadcrumbs. They'll keep giving you the signs. They'll keep trust. Trust in them. Have faith. Keep going. Just keep going. Success is there. You're going to be very prosperous and successful. Success again. Success. Recognition. And then right here, there's fairness, karma. Your karma is going to come back around. You have good karma. The truth. She's holding the truth. There's going to be a balance. They're just asking you to focus on yourself right now. Focus on your desires right now. Focus on your self-discovery. You have a lot of powerful cards here. I can't tell you how powerful these cards are. You are a very powerful person. And Spirit is very urging you, wants you to just become aware of this and to trust yourself, because you have so much power that's been lying dormant for so long, and it's ready to be awakened. It's ready to be used. You are ready. You are ready. All right? It is time. Recognition again. Six of Fire. I'm telling you, these cards are amazing. You have been patient. You have invested your time. You have done. You've persevered through a lot. There are a lot of choices that you've had to make. Okay, and there's a lot of adjustments, and you may be going through this right now. Again, we do this, there's many times where we're going to have to make difficult choices in life, and sometimes it's confusing, You know, and it's not all going to make sense, like I was saying, but you really need to trust yourself, okay? And don't avoid it for too long. Really try to make a decision, because the more you avoid it, you know, opportunities are only there for so long, you know, but you are manifesting these opportunities. Spirit is giving you ways. You are never stuck somewhere. There's always a way, okay? There's always a way. Wow. Yeah, see the bird that's in the cage, but the door is open. The bird's in the cage, but the door is open. The bird doesn't even fly away. Spirit's saying, like, you know, stop letting your ego getting in the way. Break out of this illusion, because you've already seen holes in it. You already see, you know, you have the intuition, you have the wisdom. Your heart just, these cards, are you kidding me right now? The Magician, Queen of Fire, the High Priestess, Eight of Earth, and Ace of Air. You are very supported. You're gonna get the inspiration that you need. I feel like you have been getting inspirational signs and synchronicities. You feel something in your heart. You know that there is more. You know that there is more. You know that you are meant for more. You are starting to realize who you are in your power. You are starting to see the things around you and maybe why some things happen. Or maybe you're just, you know, just now getting this trust to keep going forward. That everything that you built, you will see the fruits of your labor. All right, there is a balance to everything. Rainbows are going to be significant. You may see a rainbow to confirm something for yourself. There is some sort of self-control thing right here. So, you know, that has a lot to do with these decisions, them split-second decisions. There's something that you may be letting go of. This could be an addiction. This could be a job. This could be many, many things. It all depends on you, all right? But this is your decision to let go of something good, because you know that something isn't good for you. This could be eating something specific, or it could be overeating or overspending, you know. But there is a choice that you're going to have to make. And I feel like there is some sort of pause here. And you had to really look at yourself and the situation and really come to terms and be truthful with yourself with what you truly, truly want. And I feel like you now have that motivation. It's a little confusing. It's a little scary to go this way, but you're going to. I feel like you have the empowerment that you need. You found it. I feel like there is some recuperation. I feel like you've been contemplating something. And I feel like there is some sort of... He's holding a piece of mail right there. So there's some sort of message that you're going to be receiving. This could be from a person. This could be from a stranger. This could be from a letter. This could be a text. This could be a video, you know. But you are going to realize that you are prepared, that you have been preparing this whole time, that you have the power to change things. And I feel that you are going to. You are going to. You have dreams. There's a new beginning here. And you're about to take it. You're enthusiastic about it. You are passionate about it. And you found some new motivation. Nine of Earth. You are going to be... It's just... There's going to be many choices. You have, like, unbelievable talent in something. There's something that really drives you, that lights you up. And you're going to be getting back to it. You're going to be going through it. You're going to be getting through this, all right? This was absolutely amazing and breathtaking. Your energy is absolutely amazing. The angel card number we have today is 1717, 1717. Drama alert. Independence. Soul mission. Alone time. Learning. Healing. Aspirations. Take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. What was I saying? See? Well, Spirit was talking through me. I don't never say nothing. Spirit's always saying all this stuff. So you might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What was I saying with the 2, 3, 4, 5 and stuff? You're in the right way. You're following your breadcrumbs. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. It's Lull, a lull in activity. What appears to be a lull in activity is just a natural part of the process. I think it's like a kink or whatever in the activity, but it's just a natural part. All this is just a natural part of the, we need the contrast. We need the hardships. We need to get motivated sometimes. It's just the way it is, Alright, I really hope this helped. You are freaking amazing, and keep going with this transformation. You're gonna do it. You're gonna come out very, very successful, and you're gonna get recognized for something. You are somebody very, very special. Alright? And this world needs you. Number 11 is really sticking out to me right now, and you may be seeing number 10 a lot because you are closing out a lot of cycles. And I know this is not the most easiest thing to do. Just keep going, okay? Keep having that faith and really, really try your hardest not to dwell on things or focus on things that do not make you feel good, because it's just going to it will make it just kind of sit there longer and worse. Just kind of try to let it go the best you can, okay? Just do the best you can all the time. Every day, you'll be fine. Go with the flow. Message to pass on. And I feel like that's this message I'm passing on to somebody to let you know you have great things coming. Okay? Trust in yourself. And I feel that when you sit down and you have time to yourself, you can even meditate, just quiet time to yourself. Connect with your higher self, and that you are going to get a message. And it may not make full sense, but please trust it, okay? Trust it. Follow it. Do something about it. Take passionate action, okay? All right. Much love and light. I hope you enjoy this. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. If you want to contact me, my email is down below. And thank you so much for all your donations, and your happy birthdays were freaking amazing and awesome. So thank you. Yep. Next time.